Hi guys, this is Michelle and I'm back for another tutorial, and this tutorial is going to be for a summertime look. And I know everybody's lazy to put their makeup because it's summer, it's just going to melt, and you're just too darn lazy to do your makeup because you're out and about and you want to be out the door as fast as possible. So here are some tips for the summer. You could do a very simple look. I already have my base on, and basically I just put a tinted moisturizer, and this is from Tarte. That's the product right there, and this is called their Smooth Operator. This one already has SPF 20, so it already has sunscreen, but you could put you know, even more sunscreen underneath this if you do want more protection for the summer. And then if you want to cover some of your blemishes, go ahead and use a concealer. I'm just using a liquid foundation from Clinique. It's their Repairwear. That's the product. And this one has SPF 15 as well. And then after that, powder it down with any type of powder you guys have, but I'm using L'Oreal Bare Natural in Sun Beige. That's the product that I'm wearing. Now if you really don't have any time to do your base, go ahead and just use, you know, a moisturizer with SPF, and then use a lot of powder because you'll be sweating outside and you don't want to look like an oil slick when you're outside. I don't think anybody wants to look like an oil slick. So those are some of my tips for your base, and of course make sure to bring those blotting papers so that you know you'll always be patting yourself and you're not putting too much powder on all throughout the day. Now for the eyeshadow, we're going to be using my color palette would be gold, teal, and bronze. So that's my summertime look for the summer. And then for the blush, peachy pink type of blush and peach lips for the summer. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. For the eyeshadow, definitely make sure to use an eyeshadow base. And as usual, I'm using the Shadow Insurance from Too Faced. That's the product. And basically it has silicone. It just keeps your eyeshadow from your perspiration from ruining your eyeshadow, which will be happening for the summer, especially here in sunny Los Angeles. It is very, very dry and you're gonna sweat your butt off. I was about to say another word, but let's go ahead and start. For the all over color, I am using Woodwinked from MAC. That's the color. It looks bronzy on here, but once you swipe it on, it actually looks like a gold bronzy color. Really, really pretty. And basically we're just gonna go ahead and apply this all over, and it's so very shimmery, but it's not glittery at all. Really pretty for the summer, especially if you want that glowy look. And you can actually just use this color if you wish, but I'm using several colors for this look. I'm gonna go ahead and pat this on, and I'm just applying this from all over the lid to the hollow of your eye, and up until the hollow, and there you go. And then for the second color, I will be using Sable, and again this is from MAC. It's a reddish brown color, and this one has shimmers as well. And we're just gonna apply this, creating that outer V onto the outer corner, and then we're just applying this with the windshield wiping motion. Now it's totally up to you guys how dark you want this color would be. but since it's summertime, I'm just applying this with a very light hand, just so it's not too dark, not too harsh. Go ahead and apply this on the other side. And if you guys have any questions or anything at all you want to ask, please don't hesitate to ask, and just post a comment on this video. This one, by the way, I've been wanting to do this video because summer is my favorite time of the year. You don't have to wear any thick clothing, and you get a gorgeous tan during the summer. So there you go, very simple. And then I'm just going to use a highlight color. This is from MAC again, it's called Brule. And it's kind of like just a nude color, just to help blend out the edges right here, just so it even looks more polished. And I'm just blending out the edges. It's basically nothing, the color. You can't even see it. I'm just using it as a blending color, just so everything is blended out. It's actually the #1 rule in makeup. Blend, blend, blend. Depending if you do want a harsh look. And that's it for the eyeshadow. And then for my favorite part of the look, I'm using a teal pencil from MAC. It's their eye kohl. The name of the color is Float On By. This one is from their summer collection, To the Beach summer collection. And that's the color right there. It's a really pretty teal color. And I love teals for the summer. Let me see if you guys can see this. So I'm just applying this right onto the lash line. Make sure you apply it right to the very lash line. Do not leave out any space. This might take a little bit of a practice, and it's hard to talk and doing this at the same time. So I apologize if you can barely understand me. But it's a really, really pretty teal color. It just gives that pop of color onto your eyes. So this one, basically I start out right here on the outer corner, and then I go in the inner corner, and then I connect the two lines. That's my my technique. Some people have different techniques. Whatever works for you guys. So there you go. Really, really pretty look. And then, of course, if you tend to have if it's really humid, make sure to use waterproof mascara. I'm using Covergirl Lash Blast, and I'm just doing maybe 2-3 coats of this. Since it's a very light look, I'm not piling this on as much as I would want to. So it's just a very natural. Make sure to tilt your head back when you're doing your mascara, so you're not applying the mascara onto your lid and you're messing up what you just did. So, and then you can apply a little bit on here, but if your eyes tend to water, you don't have to do that. And then for the brow, I'm using again from MAC, it's their Impeccable brow pencil in taupe. And then I would usually just draw this on, but since I just want a simple look, I mean a very light look, I am just applying the pencil right onto the brow brush. And then you just pretty much brush this on to get that color, just to get a little bit of a definition onto your brow. So it's just very light. This is not You don't want to look too made up, especially if you're just going to the beach. Alright, and then for the blush, a good tip for your blush for it to stay on the whole day is to use a cream blush. If you don't have a cream blush, you can use a little bit of lipstick and then just dab it on your cheeks, and then use a powder blush on top of that. And basically the pigment's gonna be, it's gonna cling on to that sticky texture from the lipstick, and that's what's gonna make it stay the whole day. So for this one, I'm using Maybelline Dream Mousse Blush in Coffee Cake. That's the product, and it's very really pretty. This is a peachy blush. It's very sheer, but if you want more color, you can use a powder blush on top of this. Very sheer, but it's really pretty. I love this Maybelline Dream Mousse. And another option, this one is the Clinique Precious Posy. This is their blushing blush. That's the color right there. And then for the blush to stay on, we're just gonna go ahead and dab a little bit of this, and that's gonna stay on the whole day. Tried and tested. And then it's up to you guys if you want to use a bronzer. I have here Refined Gold from MAC, and this packaging is from their To the Beach summer collection again, and it's this color right here and has some gold specks on it, but it's not really glittery. What word was that? It's not glittery when you apply it. As you can see, I'm just applying this onto the hollow of your cheeks and then onto your temples, and then a little bit on your jawline to get that definition. Again, on the hollows of your cheeks and onto your temples. So just make sure you have a light hand when you're using bronzers. You don't want to look dirty when you have a bronzer on. So it just gives you a little bit of color. If you put too much on, you can always use powder to kind of blend it out, like a powder, and then just go like that. So you're blending out that harsh line that you just created. So it's okay, you can always correct it. So it just gives you kind of like a tan look if you like that for the summer, which I do. And then for the lips, I'm just using a peachy color. This one is from Revlon. It's called Peach Me, and it's a really pretty sheer peach lipstick, if you guys can see that. And then you can also use a lip balm underneath this with SPF. And then that is it for the look. It's kind of hard to talk while doing that at the same time. Alright, and this is it. Now if this is too complicated, you can skip some of the steps that I've done, but basically this is the look that I wanted to share with you guys during the summer. It is summer here in California, in the US. If it's not summer over there, still try this look. It's a really pretty look. The colors are very basic, gold, bronze. Might be difficult to find the teal pencil, but you can always use a teal shadow as your liner. You can wet the brush and then dip it onto the powder shadow and then line it, and then line your eyes with it, so you don't really have to find a teal colored pencil. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me here on Facebook. And I am planning for a smoky look maybe in 2 to 3 weeks once I have time to do it, but I hope you guys love this look. This is the look for the summer that I am suggesting to everybody to try, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon.